Ever dreamed of seeing America with your feet up, a snack in hand, and the rhythmic clickety-clack of a train as your soundtrack? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because train travel in the USA is about to take you on a wild ride. Forget cramped airplanes and traffic jams from here to eternity. We're talking about a journey where the destination is just the cherry on top of a truly epic sundae of adventure. Now, I know what you're thinking. Train travel? Isn't that like so last century? Wrong! It's like stepping into a time machine but with Wi-Fi, hopefully. Get ready to experience the romance of the rails, the charm of a bygone era, and the sheer joy of watching the world go by from a comfy seat. But hold your horses, cowboy. Before you pack your bags and grab the nearest conductor hat, let me give you the lowdown on navigating the wonderful, wacky world of American train travel. We're talking insider tips, hilarious anecdotes, and maybe even a yodeling lesson or two. Just kidding, maybe. So sit back, relax, and get ready to embark on a journey that's as hilarious as it is unforgettable. Trust me, folks, this ain't your grandma's train ride. Unless your grandma was a total rock star who loved adventure, then it might be exactly like her train ride. Let's do this. It's not just for hobos, but they're welcome too. Okay, so maybe train travel isn't the fastest way to crisscross this great nation, but who needs speed when you've got style, baby? Think about it. No TSA pat-downs, no middle seats, and no screaming babies, unless you brought your own. It's like a moving hotel on rails, minus the tiny shampoo bottles. Plus, let's talk about the views. Forget those blurry airplane windows. On a train, you're treated to a front row seat to America's most breathtaking scenery. Majestic mountains, sprawling deserts, charming small towns, you name it, the train will take you there in all its panoramic glory. It's like watching a Ken Burns documentary, but you're actually living it. And the best part? You can actually relax and enjoy the journey. Stretch your legs, read a book, strike up a conversation with a stranger, who might just turn out to be a retired spy or a runaway circus performer. The possibilities are endless. Train travel is all about embracing the journey, not just rushing to the destination. So, ditch the stress of modern travel and hop aboard the Relaxation Express. Your inner peace, and your Instagram feed, will thank you. Alright, trivia buffs, get ready to have your minds blown. Did you know that the US railroad system is over 150 years old? That's older than sliced bread, folks. And speaking of bread, did you know that some trains have dining cars where you can enjoy a delicious meal while gazing out at the passing scenery? Talk about a recipe for romance. Here's another fun fact. The longest train route in the US is over 3,000 miles long. That's like traveling from New York City to Los Angeles, and then back to Chicago for a deep dish pizza. And if you're really lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two on your travels. After all, even Hollywood A-listers appreciate the allure of a good train ride. But wait, there's more. Did you know that some trains offer themed rides like murder mystery dinners or wine tastings? That's right, you can sip on some Cabernet and solve a crime while chugging through the countryside. Now that's what I call multitasking. So brush up on your train trivia and impress your fellow passengers with your newfound knowledge. Who knows, you might even win a prize. Or at least get a free upgrade to first class. A comedian can dream, can't he? Okay, first-timers, listen up. Traveling by train is a unique experience, and there are a few things you should know to ensure a smooth and enjoyable ride. First things first. Pack light. Unlike those baggage claim black holes at airports, train storage space can be a little cozier. Think backpacker chic, not Kardashian caravan. Second, bring your own entertainment. While some trains offer Wi-Fi, keyword some, it's not always reliable. So pack a good book, download some podcasts, or brush up on your charade skills. You never know when you might need to entertain yourself or your fellow passengers. Third, be prepared for delays. Look, trains are like the cool, laid-back friend who's always fashionably late. They'll get you there eventually, but maybe not exactly on schedule, so embrace the journey, pack your patience, and remember, it's all part of the adventure. And finally, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with your fellow passengers. You never know who you might meet on a train. You might end up sharing travel tips with a seasoned adventurer, swapping stories with a local, or even getting roped into a game of cards with a group of retirees. Just be sure to brush up on your poker face. Alright, adventurers, let's talk about the main course, the routes. America's got train journeys so scenic, they'll make your jaw drop faster than a hot dog at a Nathan's Famous Eating contest. First up, we've got the Coast Starlight running from Seattle to Los Angeles. Imagine snow-capped mountains, lush forests, and the Pacific Ocean, all from your window. It's like a screensaver, but in real life. Next, we've got the California Zephyr, a cross-country epic from Chicago to San Francisco. Get ready for the heartland's rolling hills, the Rocky Mountains' majestic peaks, and the Sierra Nevada's breathtaking beauty. It's like a geography lesson on steroids. And for our East Coast friends, the Adirondack from New York City to Montreal is a must-do. Think colorful forests, sparkling lakes, and charming towns. It's like stepping into a fall foliage postcard. Of course, these are just a few of the many amazing train routes America has to offer. So, do your research, pick your poison, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Just remember to pack your camera, your sense of wonder, and maybe a few extra memory cards. You're gonna need them. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. Contrary to popular belief, train food doesn't have to be synonymous with mystery meat and lukewarm coffee. While some trains offer basic snacks and microwavable meals, others boast full-service dining cars with menus that'll make your taste buds sing. Imagine this, you're enjoying a perfectly grilled steak, sipping on a glass of wine, and watching the sun set over the desert. Sounds pretty good, right? Or maybe you're in the mood for something a little more casual. No problem. Grab a craft beer and a gourmet burger from the cafe car and mingle with your fellow passengers. And for those on a budget, fear not. Most trains allow you to bring your own food and drinks on board. So pack a picnic, grab some snacks from the station, or get creative with your culinary skills. Just remember to pack a bottle opener. No matter your budget or your taste, there's a dining option for everyone on a train, so loosen your belt, grab a fork, and get ready to experience the delicious side of train travel. Now let's be real for a second. Train travel isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it's delayed departures, crowded cars, and snoring seatmates. But hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? Embrace the unexpected, roll with the punches, and remember, it's the journey, not the destination. Plus, the quirks of train travel are often what make it so memorable. Like that time you got stuck in a snowstorm and ended up having an impromptu sing-along with your fellow passengers. Or that time you befriended the conductor and got a behind-the-scenes tour of the engine room. These are the stories you'll be telling for years to come. So don't sweat the small stuff. Embrace the delays, the crowds, and the occasional snoring seatmate. Because at the end of the day, it's all part of the unique and unforgettable experience that is train travel. Well folks, there you have it. Your crash course in the wonderful, wacky world of American train travel. We've covered the basics, the best routes, the food, and even the occasional hiccup. Now it's your turn to experience it for yourself. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your tickets, and get ready for an adventure that's as hilarious as it is unforgettable. Trust me folks, once you go train, you never go back. Or at least, you'll have some pretty great stories to tell. Choo-choo!